A Greenville mom says a simple afternoon walk with her kids left them all terrified for their lives. She said all she cared about was protecting her 5-year-old twins as 3 pit bulls surrounded them, barking and biting. It happened on Carroll Avenue in Anderson around 2 o'clock yesterday. Animal control was called and 3 pit bulls were put into isolation at the Anderson County Paws Shelter.
Well, tonight, Fox Carolina's Dana Wachter is just back from Anderson County. And Dana, what did the dog owners tell you?
Well, right now the dogs are actually on a 10-day rabies hold to make sure that they don't have rabies. They're at the Paws Shelter there in Anderson, but the owners will have to meet a lot of requirements before they could get them back. The victims, though, hope that nothing like this ever happens again.
Jeannie Green never expected that a walk in her mother-in-law's neighborhood could turn terrifying.
I saw this house, and it had a white pit bull in the front yard, and he looked up at me, and I could tell by the way he looked that he was going to charge us.
She cared not about her own safety, but her twins, Richard and Allison.
I was hunched over them, and I held them tight inside me, and I tried to pick them up. I tried to pick them up so I could move them, but the dogs had us surrounded. They trapped us, and they were playing a game with us. It was almost like I was prey.
She said she screamed until a neighbor finally rescued Green and her 5-year-olds, and animal control was called.
And my little girl, she told the animal control officer that they needed to go to jail because they were bad dogs.
I'm sorry to the lady. I really am. I wish that it wouldn't have happened.
Mindy Owens owns the dogs. She says they've never bitten a person.
And I don't know why she bit her. She's never bit any of us. No stranger that's ever come to the house. Not even my irate grandmother.
Evidently, we have had an issue with these dogs in the past. So the animal control officer that did respond to the scene has these dogs listed as dangerous.
Along with proof of rabies vaccine and paying more than $4,000 worth of fines, the Owens would need to beef up the dog's housing with fencing and locks and add a $50,000 homeowner's insurance policy for the dogs.
It's impossible for me to do all that together. That sum of money, so I guess they're going to put my dogs to sleep.
Owens thinks just one dog caused the trouble, but animal control says since no one can prove which dog bit, all 3 were taken.
My concern is the trauma that my children went through, of having gone through almost being eaten alive.
Now, if other people have concerns with dogs, Anderson County does have a leash law, which means that if people see potentially dangerous dogs running through their neighborhoods, they can call the sheriff's office and animal control will respond. Right now, reporting live, Dana Wachter, Fox Carolina News Tonight.
Well, looking